Hello everybody. Let's check out what's new in SuiteCRM 8.9.2. Okay, let's go. The minor version 8.9.2 has just been released and I've installed it to check out what's new. Check out the release notes here as well to get an idea of what you can expect here. So first of all, we see bug fixes and a minor update or an update of Yarn. So what's Yarn? If you don't really know it, it doesn't matter at all. Yarn is a package manager for JavaScript. So it's only if you're developing for the UI or something and need to have JavaScript packages to manage it, then Yarn matters. Otherwise, you can completely ignore it. It's totally fine in the standard scenario if you're just using CRM system for like sales, marketing, and stuff like this. So, and then there are a couple of things which are very important, which broke before, which just have been a bug before. Let's check them out. So search failing, there was a bug with the search. So the first two, sometimes, for instance, something like this, sometimes it's not a bug, but there is just progress in general. So here there has been a Squire JavaScript package which has been updated or it was outdated, and now after probably testing it, the team came to the conclusion that it's safe to upgrade it. So it's always reasonable to keep everything up to date, even if there are packages underneath it. So your SuiteCRM software comes with many other packages that it depends on. And then here, attachment styling issues. So with the last couple of versions, there have been new fields introduced, which are those file and attachment fields. And those needed some improvement around the styling, and that should be working now. We will check this one out in the next version when there are even more features around those file and attachment fields. So search failing, one really annoying thing was if you search for anything, let's see whether we can find something exactly here. And the second, not sure what let's search for Kate. So, and the second search didn't work out anymore. So therefore now this is working as well from the search itself. And therefore, that's quite helpful because plenty of customers have been using this, missing this feature here. So once you searched and then try to research again, then everything is fine now, and you'll see the results here in the searches again. So very good. Then the default template editor works now as well. So if you go to your profile, and before that, if you have been here, and then there was in the last version there was an editor being stripped off or removed, the legacy editor, and now we've got those two here, and there was nothing selected inside here, the editors itself. So now we've got TinyMCE as the default one, and that's good. The scheduler as well, in the last couple of versions we had new scheduler features, and there was just like not completely finished, or there have been a minor bug around 1-2 jobs, and now they can be handled as well. So one very important thing which I found is this one here, the filter. So depending on where you filter for stuff, for dates, and then you have not been able to find anything. And now it's possible. So here I've got a couple of test invoices, and here I've got a due date. Before this was just a field, and now I can really say, show me all which are due in the next 7 days, and therefore I can see my filters working inside the list view. So that's very important. It worked in some areas, but not in all areas. So therefore that's very good. And it helps in the day-to-day work. Same here. So the date field value not working. We've got something. Let me show you this one as well. So here, let me first go into the studio. And then if you're pulling up anything where it really makes sense to have a default value, let's say usually if you're doing invoices in your CRM system and you have a due date, and then you would set the default for the due date, which is in something like this, 2 weeks. And then you're not working with the standard date format, but you're using some local country date format. So the standard was working always, but here different formats ran into issues because it was just not properly recognized. So now I've got the default due date set up, and if I create an invoice now, I've got this due date in the correct format, and then I can save it and it doesn't throw an error. So therefore that's very good, the due date with a default value, because it helps a lot if you have defaults and often working with something specific. And then this is something upgrade related. So if you're upgrading to 8.9.2 and you're already using the new file fields, you still have to be careful about this one. Let me quickly show this. So here, if you're doing your upgrade, and then you will see this warning message, and that's totally fine for this one. This will be regenerated. It's not important at all, but the upload. So in the uploads, there's really your files inside and everything. So from this one on, from this version 8.9.2 to the next one 8.10 or 8.9.3, depending on what it will be later on, you won't be bothered by this issue anymore. So therefore that's very good, because you really have to take care of this one, not to delete your files accidentally. So and then there were some issues around campaigns. And another thing which seems to be really minor, but it's actually very interesting, maybe you've spotted it already. So update the list view loading, so mass update values take effect. In detail, if you have mass update, you don't have a redirect anymore now. So if I select this one now, select this page, and then I want to do a mass update, and then just set it to another industry, for instance, and then you will see that there's no redirect. Say proceed, yes, and it's directly here. But you've seen something else as well. Let me switch to the contacts, and then you will see, if you notice, the frame around it loads right away. See, the frame loads right away, but the data not yet. So and this is very cool, because the perceived speed is increased here. So even if it, let's say, it usually takes 2 seconds to completely load the data, as you can see now, but your perceived speed, I do it again, you see, and the frame is there right away in the first second already, and then in the second you get the data. So you will have like a preview, there's no layout shift anymore going on. So that is quite neat, and I've seen this in other applications as well, other CRM systems as well. So having this one here will just help your team to perceive the speed as faster. Might not really be faster at all, might be improved a little bit, but the perceived speed is definitely better. So therefore that's quite good. That's a neat little trick. It's mostly just UI, maybe there's something more to it, but on the surface you can really see it, and the feeling is just there. So therefore it will help you a lot in order to think that the CRM system is faster, and if you think it is already perfect, right? So it's no new features, it's only bug fixes, only in quotes, because if you have been working with some of those things, and you might have seen it here mentioned as well, because I really had a couple of issues around those things now, and now that those bugs are fixed, I would upgrade most of my CRM instances, which can be upgraded right away. No security, nothing to rush here, but overall, it's very valuable if you're struggling with some specifics of those bugs which have been fixed here. Overall, very good release, and I'm looking forward to the next release already. Then, that's all for this video. See you next time. Bye.